ẹ kú òwúrọ̀ ẹ̀yin ọmọ káàárọ̀ oòjíire nígbà ibikíbi tí ẹ bá ti ń gbọ́ mi ilẹ̀ àríwá ni gúúsù ni àbí kíbi tí ẹ bá ti ń gbọ́ mi ilẹ̀ Oòduà á gbè wá o ṣáà pé Yorùbá ló máa ń fi ọ̀rọ̀ wé òwe ló máa ń fi òwe wé ọ̀rọ̀ nínú gbogbo èdè tó dùn jù lágbàáyé kò sédè tí ò dùn ṣùgbọ́n Yorùbá jẹ́ ọ̀kan ṣoṣo ọ̀gá. Ẹ̀yin ọmọ Yorùbá ẹ ronú Yorùbá ronú apá kẹta rèé àti wí apá kìíní àti wí apá kejì apá kẹta yìí ó dá lórí ẹ̀yin ọ̀dọ́ ọmọ Nàìjíríà pàápàá jùlọ àwọn ọ̀dọ́ ilẹ̀ òkè ọya àwọn ọ̀dọ́ Arewa youth ìyẹn ló máa yẹ kí ọ̀pọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ tá máa sọ lénìí kó wà ní èdè Gẹ̀ẹ́sì àlùmọ̀ pẹ̀lú Yorùbá nítorí pé èmi ò gbọ́ èdè Lárúbáwá mi ò gbọ́ èdè òkè ọya tátàtà ni mo gbọ́ bíi ina sanki yàyàdé nàkọ́nà ìnágèjìà ṣùgbọ́n ju gbogbo ẹ̀ lọ mo kí gbogbo ọ̀dọ́ ọmọ Nàìjíríà o ẹ rí i pé kò tí ì pẹ́ kò tí ì jìnnà ní ààrẹ orílẹ̀-èdè wa ó sọ gbólóhùn kan ó ní ẹ̀yin ọmọ ọ̀dọ́ Nàìjíríà ó lẹ́ yọ̀lẹ́ akíndandání ẹ fẹ́ṣẹ́ ṣe ẹ sì fẹ́ wó ná nǹkan tó ń dáhùn ọ̀lẹ yín ọ̀gbẹ́ni Muhammadu Buhari ẹ jẹ́ ká ọ̀fẹ́ lóhùn ọ̀fẹ́ lẹ́nu ẹ jẹ́ ká fi tiẹ̀ sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ kan ṣùgbọ́n tá a bá kí ń ṣọ̀lẹ
it's about 5 hours.
àkókò tá a fẹ́ fi wọ́n pa kì í ṣọ̀lẹ rèé o.
Arriving at around 5:30.
àwa la yàn wọ́n síbẹ̀ ẹ̀yin ọ̀dọ́ yìí ló lò
Michigan's like
tó fi wọnú ipò ọ̀dọ́ ló ṣiṣẹ́ fún.
So what's the difference?
tá a bá kí ń ṣọ̀lẹ wá jẹ́ kí n fẹ́ mọ̀ wípé àkókò tá a máa fi wọ́n rè wípé bókó bá jẹ́ bàbá tọmọ ó máa ń láàlà ẹ lọ gba PVC yín kẹ́sì jáde lọ dìbò tásìkò ìbò bá dé a bá padà sédè Gẹ̀ẹ́sì nítorí àwọn ọ̀dọ́ ọmọ ilẹ̀ Haúsá. You see, it is systemic, it is endemic, it is pandemic, it is crazy, and it is just wicked for the crop of leaders that we have when they make statements with a loose mouth like the one our president just made times back, referring to Nigerian youths as being lazy. Yes, I am very sure that Nigerian youths are not lazy. If at home we don't have the conditions, the environment that makes us productive, over the abroad, I can tell you, Nigerians are doing marvelously well. Go to UK, go to Europe. I mean, mention it, I can tell you, Nigerians are magnificent. They are a citizen of anywhere they go to write home about. And that is why I want to come to the Arewa youth. You see, I don't even want to say the Arewa youth are lazy. They are not lazy. I don't really want to agree that the Arewa youths are lazy. They have not been given the opportunity. I tell you, get a Yoruba kid, an Hausa kid, and an Igbo kid, give them the same kind of education. They are going to behave marvelously well. They are going to turn out marvelously well. Marvelously intelligent. Give them the kind of education that they get in the Western world there. And I'm telling you, you will find a difference between them and the likes of the Obamas, the Clintons, the Milosevics. But they have been disenfranchised. They have been suppressed. They have been pressed down. They have been impoverished. And that is why they don't see beyond their little horizon. So what they have is the best to them. But don't let me deceive you. If we are saying the Northerners are disenfranchised, the Arewa youths are disenfranchised, and they are not given the opportunity, and so they are content with what they have, the rank candidates, the cyber bars. I am telling you, you don't know that the gap between you and the Hausa is equally, or not even up to the gap between you and what it is in the Western world. We all Nigerian youths are disenfranchised. All Nigerian youths have been suppressed and oppressed. If you get to this place, if you look at the indication, look at this. This is Lake Michigan. This Lake Michigan cuts across about 4 states. This lake is artificial. This lake that you are looking at brings millions of money and millions of dollars for Chicago. Chicago is the 3rd largest city in the US. It brings millions of dollars to Chicago every blessed year. Alobiloko now, I feel Shoshi. If you go to Ebute Metta, you will see from the bridge down logs of woods, logs of planks, not there. Is that how to make money through tourism? No. When it comes to education, when it comes to medical, when it comes to everything, we are far, far behind. But when your compatriots, when your mates that leave that particular country and comes over here and is open to opportunities beyond their imagination, I tell you, they perform wonderfully well. So we have all been deprived. We have all been deprived. But this is the time for us, this is a time of renaissance. This is a time we must change the narrative. It is not about a particular youth. I might be speaking more for the face of Showore, yes. But it is not about Showore alone. It is about every Nigerian youth taking back the future into our hands. You see, whether we like it or not, the future will, the youth will always lead. It will come to that time. But this is a time that consciousness has awoken. It is going to be a time like when Abiola and Awolowo were contesting. When the awareness is in the air, I am telling you, we have to take it back. And we have to consciously take it back. So why I'm saying it's not about Showore or other youths that are coming up for the presidency. It's about governance of the people, for the people, by the people, and for the people, which is democracy. Every youth should contest every contestable post. Councillor, chairmanship, Senate, House of Rep, presidency. All because if we have a youth, Fela Birotoye or Showore or others in the helms of affairs, and he is working with people who are in the swamp will eventually overwhelm him or whoever is in the position of the presidency. But if he is in the position of affairs, at the ends of affairs, we have broke ends on his table, but he has people of like minds working with him, then I tell you, it's going to be good governance. Nigeria has to be turned around. I have been to the north, I have been to the south, I've been to the east, I've been to the west. I was at Oloibiri about 10 years ago, and I can tell you, it is pathetic. That is the Niger Delta. I mean, very recently, Shell Petroleum came out to apologize openly, saying we are sorry to the people of Niger Delta. It is because we have bad governance. If you go to that place, you cannot want to walk over in the water, not to talk of swim in the water, not to talk of the fish from that water cannot even be eaten. You can't eat that fish because the fish cannot survive in those waters. Their soil is bad. And that is where the wealth of the country comes from. Iluchi or Ronu, that is depending on just oil alone. Very soon we are moving away from oil. We are moving away from oil. We are going to pure electronics. All cars will be electrical cars, maybe in the next 10-15 years. Energy is shifting from oil into green gas, into green energy. When that time comes, Nigeria has a lot of areas to diversify the economy into. Come to America here and you see how a country of over 300 million is being fed, overfed, they get food for free and they still feed other countries without killing each other. The landmass of Nigeria is not up to the landmass of California. All your leaders, ask me, Buhari, Solido, Dangote, did you ever see any of their kids in the open fighting? They will not, because they are the ones to take over the legacy from their parents. You, there is nothing stopping you, Arewa youth, for being what Dangote is, for being what Buhari. But I don't even want you to be what Buhari is, because Buhari is not a leader. Buhari is just a ruler, and the qualities the principles of rulership and leadership are different. A leader leads the flock. A ruler dictates. We don't want dictators. And that is why they are always afraid of leaving power, because they are never leader at any point in time. Ẹ̀yin ọ̀dọ́ ọmọ Nàìjíríà, òun lẹ́gbọ́n yẹn o. Tẹ́ bá rò pé ìjọba tá a ní sìn fún wọn nífẹ̀ẹ́ yín, bàbá ńlá irọ́ ni. Wọ́n ní a kì í ṣọ̀rẹ́ èrò ká yọ̀. Gbogbo bóyá olúkálùkù àgbálẹ̀ bàbá ẹ̀ lọ. Ẹ ronú o, Yorùbá ronú. The Arewa youths, think twice. If this lake is artificial and can make money, every state in Nigeria can raise what it takes to feed its people, to feed the citizenry, and still have excess. The problem we have with Africa is not just Nigeria. The problem we have with Africa is the Yoruba people. And I'm not mistaken by saying this. I tell you, we are the problem of that country. If we get it, if we get it, Nigeria gets it. If Nigeria gets it, it becomes the giant again. Africa gets it. Nigeria can feed Africa. Ah, Nino? Oh, come on. Yoruba Ronu. Ó kàn máa ń ṣe mí láàánú púpọ̀ ni. Wípé wọ́n ní bọ̀rọ̀ bá sọnù, òwe la fi ń wa ọ̀rọ̀. Òwe lẹ́ṣin ọ̀rọ̀, ọ̀rọ̀ òun lẹ́ṣin òwe. Yorùbá máa sọ wípé àbọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ là ń sọ fún ọmọlúàbí. Wọn á ní tó bá dénú rẹ̀ á dòdìndín. Ọmọlúàbí tó ń sọ yẹn, ọmọlúàbí tó bá láàbọ̀ lára ni o. Tó bá sọ àbọ̀ fún àbọ̀ á kábọ̀, àbọ̀ á dòdìndín. Ọmọlúàbí tí ò bá láàbọ̀ lára, tó bá ṣàbọ̀rọ̀ fún afẹ́fẹ́ ló ń bá lọ. Kí wàá ní ìtumọ̀ ọmọlúàbí? Bíbí ire ni o. Bíbí ire is half of the equation. The equation yẹn gan-an kọ́ ni solution lọ. Kò tó máa fún ọ ní equation. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni máa put àwọn indices, àwọn factors nínú ẹ̀. Tó máa pè ní pé this is the equation. Òun náà ń pè ní bíbí ire. Kí wàá ní bíbí ire? Ọmọ Oòduà láti lè wá bíbí ire ni. Bíbí ire lẹ́yìn tó ti lé ire jáde. Tóun náà wá túra ẹ̀ bí ọmọlúwàbí. Àbọ̀ ni bíbí ire. Bíbí ire is the equation. It is still not the solution. You have to be able to apply the factors, the variables to ọmọlúwàbí. Before ìyẹn ń pè ní kápúra ní bí òun ìkejì òun tó ń sọ dojú. Ẹ jọ̀wọ́ ẹ̀yin ọmọ ilẹ̀ Yorùbá, ẹ má yẹ ká pàtàkì, ẹ má yẹ ká ṣègbè. Bíbí ire kìí ṣe tówó o. Bíbí ire kò ṣe é fowó rà. Wọ́n bá gbé rẹ̀ gbà fún yín. Tọ́ní kẹgbà, kẹgbà, kẹdìbò fún wọn. Aláàrù ló ń jẹ búrẹ́dì yìí. Àwọn orí ẹ̀ ló ń jẹ tí ó wọ̀. How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm great. Yes.
What language are you speaking?
I'm speaking Nigerian language and I'm talking to my people. You want to say something to them? Yeah, come on out, come on out. Yeah. I'm sorry, man. You want to come to the car? What's your name?
Corey.
Corey, where are you from?
Well, a lot of people think I'm Ethiopian, Eritrean, but I don't know. I'm lots of things.
But okay, so what?
American, I'm born here.
You're born here. But I tell people that if you are Ethiopian, I think Ethiopia is the only country in Africa that was not colonized.
That's very
So
true.
I can give you kudos for that.
Okay.
And I can tell you, I am proud of Ethiopia. I'm African, I'm Nigerian. Yes. And you, brother?
I think Ghana, but you think Ghana?
Okay, you born here too?
I was born here too, yeah.
Come on. You look like a Nigerian and you look like a Ghanaian, but I don't tell you fact. You need to sit down and trace back.
Yes.
It's very important. Because
It's hard though because his mother and our great grandmother, they're into that. They've done it, and we've gotten years, and that's it.
if you can actually play the numbers in Ethiopia, go to Ethiopia. And let me tell you one thing. Whether if you like it or not, when you get home, you get a connection.
Right, you feel it.
You feel it.
Yeah.
That's why I told somebody I met in the bus. I was coming from Chicago to downtown, and she spoke like somebody I knew. I didn't know you, but anyway, go to Ghana.
A woman came
And
to work and she told me
when she went to Ghana, when she came back, she
was-
told me, I saw the connection. I don't want to do anything more. I'm a Ghanaian. But the truth of the matter is, white, black, purple, we are all from Africa.
Definitely.
I know that.
So I tell them, and I tell them, I want to put it on air. There is no white man.
There isn't. He comes from us.
Yeah, even there is nothing like called white. It is just a psyche to make you believe white is saint and that black is devil.
That's right.
You gotta chase this money, man. Economics.
Yes. Come down, sister. So now my people, we're talking to Nigeria. There's this slogan we call it "Take it back."
Okay.
You know, in Africa we have rulers, we don't have leaders. That's their quality. They are leaders, what they call themselves.
Right.
But
If you're a ruler,
yes, they rule.
Ifi culture? IFE?
No, Yoruba.
Take it back!
Yeah, we are taking back.
White devils.
Yeah. God bless my sister.
thank you.
Ẹsẹ̀ ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ wípé ojú ọjọ́ ti ń mọ́, ojú ilẹ̀ á mọ́, ilẹ̀ á ṣú, ilẹ̀ ní máa ṣú, ilẹ̀ ọ̀la máa mọ́, á tún padà ríra nínú apá kẹrin bá a ti sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ohun tí ó ń fà á tí àwa ọ̀dọ́ Nàìjíríà kan ní òkè òkun tá a fẹ́ràn ara wa nílé tá a fẹ́ràn ara wa èyí tí àwọn àgbàlagbà ẹ fẹ́ lò èdè ìsìn wa ìyẹn láàmú sọ nínú apá kẹrin. Ṣé mọ̀ wípé a kì í ṣọ̀rẹ́ èrò káyọ̀ gbogbo bóyá olúkúlùkù agbalẹ̀ bàbá rẹ̀ lọ àjò òdàlẹ̀dù kó nílé má lè lé òun ló jẹ́ kí ilẹ̀ mọ́ kí ilẹ̀ ṣú bí ilẹ̀ bá sì ṣú ṣe bí àáfọmọ ayòfáyò ni ọmọdé ń relé o FTL ló ń sọ wípé ẹ ṣeun mo dúpẹ́ pé ẹ gbọ́rọ̀ wa wò bẹ́ẹ̀ bá lóhun kóhun tẹ́ fẹ́ sọ ní ìsàlẹ̀ YouTube wa tẹ́ bá subscribe ẹ tún lè fi any question sílẹ̀ fún àádáwò màá sì tún gbìyànjú láti rí wípé mo fi ọ̀rọ̀ wá ìkan nínú àwọn àbí méjì Fẹlá Dúrótoyè àti Ṣòwòrẹ́ lẹ́nu wò lórí ọ̀rọ̀ kò tó ń bọ̀ yìí tábà ti sọ̀rọ̀ wá wọn lẹ́nu wò àtúgbé sáfẹ́ fún yín àná ń bẹ ẹ ṣeun ẹ̀yin là máa bá o àwa náà lẹ́ẹ̀ máa bá ó dàbọ̀ ó dìgbà.